Have you been diagnosed with diabetes? Are you concerned about how this condition might affect your feet? Diabetes is a chronic metabolic disease characterised by elevated levels of blood glucose or blood sugar, which can lead over time to serious damage to various parts of the body, including the heart, blood vessels, eyes, kidneys, nerves, and feet. It is vitally important you take care of your feet if you have diabetes. People with diabetes are susceptible to injury and infection due to long exposure of high glucose levels, and this can cause a loss of sensation in the feet. This means you may not notice any cuts or injuries to your feet, and this can quickly progress to ulcers and serious infection, as you tend to have poor blood flow into the feet when you have diabetes. There are a number of things you can do daily to keep your feet in excellent condition, and the following hints and tips can help people with diabetes to keep their feet healthy. Check your feet every day. It's really important that you check your feet daily between your toes, round the bottom of the foot and the back of your heels. You're checking for any changes to your feet, including cuts, bruises, callus, corns, blisters, or any changes in colour, any redness or any swollen areas. If you cannot check your feet yourself, then ask someone else to do this for you, or use a mirror which you can place onto the ground to check your feet. If you notice any changes and you are concerned about them, then please contact your podiatrist to further investigate and treat any issue. Be sure to wash your feet daily. Use a basin of warm water and a mild soap or skin wash. Check the temperature of the water before you put your feet in to make sure it's not too hot. You can always use your elbow to check the temperature. Do not leave your feet in that water for too long. Just wash and dry them quickly to avoid drying out your skin. Make sure you dry between your toes and make sure your feet are dry thoroughly. If you can't manage to get your towel between your toes to dry them, then use a paper towel or a little bit of cotton wool, but make sure you avoid damaging the skin between your toes. Make sure you cream your feet every day. The skin on your feet can dry out, so be sure to use a good foot cream. But don't put that foot cream between the toes, as that might cause a fungal infection, such as athlete's foot. If you notice any itching or skin damage between the toes, then be sure to contact your podiatrist to get it checked out. Do not walk barefoot. Make sure you wear shoes around the house and particularly outside to avoid any damage to the soles of your feet. Often, people with diabetes may have a condition called peripheral neuropathy, and that means you're unable to feel injuries to your feet. Even the smallest bruise, blister or cut may become a problem, so make sure you check your feet daily for wounds. Make sure you choose good fitting shoes that are wide enough to accommodate your feet, not too high, not too narrow, and ideally not a slip-on shoe. Make sure the soles of your shoes offer sufficient grip with the ground to avoid falling, and that the fabric of the shoe will allow your feet to breathe and not restrict your foot. Make sure you ask to get your feet measured when you're buying new shoes to ensure a good fit. When choosing socks, make sure that the socks are not too tight. There are socks known as diabetic socks that have no elastic in the cuff, and that helps to avoid pressure on the leg. Also, make sure you choose a fabric in the sock that allows your feet to breathe and has soft fibres so they don't cause too much friction, such as cotton, wool or bamboo. It's really important you keep moving. If you avoid sitting for long periods, you can help encourage good blood flow to the feet. Try to move every half an hour, even if it's just to get up and make a cup of tea. And when sitting, move your feet clockwise and anti-clockwise, up and down, to exercise your muscles. Taking regular exercise will help keep you on your feet. You don't need to run a marathon, but rather a regular walk at a good pace for 20 to 30 minutes a day can help control your blood glucose levels, lower your risk of heart disease and nerve damage, and it improves your circulation. It's really important to get the skin and nails on your feet taken care of professionally on a regular basis. Do not attempt to trim those nails yourself to avoid any issues. We advise you make a regular appointment with a podiatrist to get your nails trimmed and your skin taken care of regularly. As part of the upkeep of your feet, if you have diabetes, then your podiatrist will carry out a neurovascular assessment. This involves a series of tests to assess the condition of your lower limb and track any damage or issues caused by diabetes. So if you need further assistance with your feet, then please don't hesitate to contact your local podiatrist or indeed to contact us here at Reed Footcare. We look forward to helping you take care of your feet, and we also offer a downloadable Footcare booklet on our website which will give you more information on how to keep your feet in perfect condition at home. Thank you.